It is time, sir! Building time!
So do not get rid of all of them.
No, it's building time. First of all, we're making the actual house.
5, 6, 7, 8. Keep 4.
No, I mean I'm starting to make the house, and we're gonna put some people there. So we're gonna need to clear most all this.
But I still want to say keep the 4 at least, so just in case for NPCs and shit, if anything else spawns. So we got new ones.
Don't have any tables and chairs in it, so at least if you want to do that, spawn some tables and chairs. Also, time is frozen right now.
I already have the tables and chairs.
No, I meant you don't have any tables and chairs in the house. Guys, I was gonna say I made time frozen anyway, so I don't know if that'll work since we have to wait a day. This time will be frozen for. Also, you always go over. What's up with that, man?
What do you mean?
You go over the wall line, I mean. Like, what do you go?
I do it for precaution. That's literally why I do it.
It's not a thing you have to worry about. It's not anything you have to precaution with. Besides, wouldn't it be weird if you put wallpaper on the outside of your house? I don't know why I care. I'm literally gonna be getting rid of this anyways once we're done. But now, see the bottom that you might have to leave for precaution, cause
I can check. Let me check right now.
I have no idea the bottom, but
yeah, I gotta add the things at the top. Wait, actually, I think I screwed with dimensions anyway.
Ow.
Let me check. Let me check right now. Yeah, it is. I didn't make it tall enough. Fuck.
Well, there goes that.
I have to make this thing taller. Give me a second. Cause I really want the Goblin Tinker to move in specifically.
How are we gonna do? What the hell is this? French fries?
You got French fries? Wow. When?
I don't know. I actually have no idea.
Also, here's some worms. Use a cooking pot. I'll tell you this now. Go to the cooking pot with the worms. You'll see what I mean.
What? Where's
it's really
cooking
weird.
Pot? What? Golden Delight.
See, you get like a fucking 5-star meal after like some worm.
48-minute duration. I'll try to work around that, but the problem is mainly going to be I need to get some chests.
I think build on the right.
I mean, a bit, yes, but you know, I want it to be like still not too far. Right now I'm going to make chests.
I'm gonna start cutting down trees around here, clearing it up.
I mean, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. We're not going that far right. We're not going that far right.
Wait, is this part of the main house right here?
What, the house we have built already?
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be honest.
So build it to the, so make a house to the right then. Move it to the right.
No, I still want to have like world spawn be where the main house is, which is literally here. Which is why I'm doing it to the right, because I want it to be so we're in the house when world spawn is there. Just, you know.
We're gonna have beds though to change the what's it called.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you're using the glass
chests? In case we need new characters.
That's nice.
I'm just using glass chests so I can put my shit in. To be honest with you, that's all I really want. Is like I put all the stuff that I already have in here away. Just so I don't have to worry about that. And then I need the two things I just got. My ruler, so I could see that, and then my tool belt. I like my immense jump height, though. Good lord. So good. Alright. Floor plan. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. God dang it. I hate when it goes deeper than what I want it.
What's the floor plan?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I meant. Floor plan. Like, you got an idea. Floor plan.
We could use... There's definitely tons of blocks and stuff we got. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. We don't need to do any of that shit. We could just,
Replace. So used to that. I just need to get like all the different types of wood we have. I need shade
Dynasty
wood, I'm pretty sure. Dynasty wood could be roofs. Do you have the shade wood? Because I need the shade wood still.
Look at Dynasty wooden floor. How does this
look? Nah,
yeah, definitely roofs. Definitely roofs. Shade wood though.
Wait, shade wood floor? Put two together. Oh no. Oh god, no. I don't like that. It's bumpy. Bumpy might be roof though.
Let me try.
Bumpy might work. That looks like fences.
Yeah, but looking floor is a good idea.
I do like that you could just like not disturb them, which would be so much better if I didn't already take the front of the house off. Oh man, we can make shit out of bricks now. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We can make stuff out of bricks now. Let's see what some of this stuff looks like.
Nah. Boy wood floor.
Actually, that's surprisingly not bad.
Wait,
I thought ironwood would look a lot weirder, because like stacked it doesn't look good, but next to each other it doesn't look bad.
Flooring actually looks pretty okay.
I might save that though for a different part of the house. Could you just get like everything off the roof? Like if you're gonna sit there, like maybe we could clear out the actual area. That would be great. So what kind of theme we going for?
What?
What kind of theme we going for?
I don't know. We have a theme?
Well, we usually always do big old castle and stuff like that.
That seems kind of boring. That's like a thing we always do.
And now that's why I'm like, we need something different.
Also, we're just
now we actually are gonna make like houses for NPCs. We don't have to have one big house. We just have to have a house, main house, and like storehouse is what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, what do we want our main house to look like? Because we want just a nice main house. And then over to the side, we can have like a storehouse where we keep all our items. Because we don't need too many extras of items anymore. We could just make this look nice. Since we don't need chests of stuff. We just need chests of stuff for stuff we gotta duplicate. Think about it. Pretty good. It gives us freedom that mostly we could just use this place to build.
I feel the guys running was like, oh my god, destroying everything!
I think the guide is wondering, how the hell do I get down?
I got you.
Guess that's how. The mahogany chest should be empty.
You know none of the chests are empty, right?
What? What's in the mahogany chest?
Everything has stuff
Nothing.
in it. Oh, the mahogany chest is actually empty.
That's why I just said, like, the mahogany chest should be empty. So yeah, we can basically make a house for decoration purely, which is gonna be really nice.
And somewhat function. Because we need...
I mean, I guess. I mean, if you need like a crafting visa, sure, we could have that. Like, we're gonna have a nice starting house where our guide will be, our nurse will be, if we could, wait, no, but we need the nurse with the demolitionist because they definitely got a crush on each other, which is gonna fuck up a lot of houses.
Their combinations and stuff.
Here's the thing, like, I don't fucking know how the hell I'm gonna put that shit together. I don't remember if they even like being in the forest biome. What do you like being in?
I don't care about the biomes.
Just doesn't want to be by the demolitionist. Nurse.
Marco, understand, I don't care about the, at least...
I do.
Could we not? Because that makes it overcomplicated just getting the places.
Then we just build one giant fucking house again, which I don't want to do. I want to build multi-houses. You kidding me? What the heck? This shit has knockback. This is a fucking weapon now all of a sudden. Oh my god. That is amazing. Alright. Alright. What do I want to do for these walls?
What follows is a brief construction montage.
Hi there, Future Marco here. and I wanted to talk a bit about each of the builds I'll be doing on our Terraria world, and give a chance to talk about some of the concepts and thought process behind each of the builds. Now, this is supposed to be the main house build, and it's supposed to be kind of the centerpiece of the entire Terraria world. I started off by making a short roof to the left side of the house, and it was supposed to be one of the NPC houses inside of the main base. While I do want to spread out all the people if I can, I still wanted a few close to home. Afterwards, I wanted to add something like a sunroof or a full roof at the top of the base, and added a little color by changing up some of the roof colors across the build. I like to make multiple walls thick for each of my walls, that way I can feel like there's layers to each one, and have the ability to use an inner and outer wall for decoration. Also, I use mahogany in the in-between flooring, since it reminds me of stucco before stucco was actually added to the game, and it connects better than red stucco actually does and looks. Now, the house itself was meant to be a sort of marble, white brick layered house, but some of the concepts didn't quite shine through. I wanted to make it similar to an actual home, since my usual build seemed to be tall, wide, and castle-like structures every time I usually do a previous build. I wanted to shift away from all that since I got the ability with the new NPCs and their happiness meters. I checked some of the walls to see if I could use them early game, and using powered diamond walls felt like the best white walls for the nurse's room, and I wanted to make it look like an indoor doctor's office. The room across from it would end up being the arms dealers because of the happiness level with the nurse, but it was meant to be for the guide originally. I wanted something that seemed a little more homely and starter house-like. After that came a few marble walls, stained glass window, and some of the palm wood and different concepts for the inside of the house that would end up being our full starter house.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Now, what's
right
the
there.
happiness at? Huh?
Put the guide down here.
Okay,
supposed to be down here?
Healthy it is a cram. Huh? Where?
Is the guide supposed to be down here?
No? What? You're supposed to be up here.
Alright, put him back down there. Who's supposed to be down? Who's supposed to be here then?
So let's get Snowdrop down here. I'm not trying to
Wait.
cramp the house, that's why I'm like...
No, drop stone
Also,
in my room.
who is this fish man?
His name is Bummer.
Why are there a million worms outside?
Because it's wet outside. It's raining. And worms come out when it rains.
It's not raining right now, though.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. For me, it is.
That's weird. I set time to frozen. Weather should be off. The rain control slider is on clear sky.
For me, it's on drizzle.
There is literally not supposed to be any... What the fuck? How did it all of a sudden change? Why'd you change it?
Because I'm putting it back to what it was for me.
Let's put it on clear sky.
No, the worms are gonna die! No!
Fine, 10%.
Oh, that's fine. And also we get flesh, like, walking in and out of the house. That's nice. I like it.
It's so weird, because, like, on my screen, it has not, like, weather has been, like,
For me, since I joined
set.
back, it was always raining, so I was always confused. I didn't realize it wasn't the same for you.
Oh, wait, right, I almost forgot. I gotta, obviously change this. Oh, what? I can't do that? That's so dumb. No. Hold up. Let me see this. You trying to tell me I can't put my chimney? Like, this is so stupid. I swear, chimney's, like, absolutely suck in this. Like, there's no good way to put down a chimney. It's not entirely 3 blocks wide. So, I can't, just, like, feels bad, man. Feels bad. Oh, and of course, I almost forgot. We gotta get ourselves a nice, cozy, toasty little fireplace. Actually, no. Fireplace in this room. Bam! That looks good. But now, of course, we need a different dresser because we can't have the same dresser. That'd just be weird. One of us can't show up like that. Let's get a real one. Can I just replace that instead? I can! That's so nice. Man, what part of not trying to cramp the entire house were you not understand with that?
That's a lie, and you know it. I already put the cat in my room anyway.
Just put the cat in your room. It doesn't matter. 3 people is too many. literally, like, it's literally just like happiness.
trying to
Ugh,
think.
I hate how unhealthy it is to cramp so many people in one place. The nurse.
Also, what'd you break?
What do you mean, what I break? Does the cat count?
I think so.
Ah, shit. Guide, you're
want my
gonna have to
cat
go.
No. Snowdrop stays.
I know, but it's like, I took them all out. Like, having actual homes here. It's just we need to give them actual homes. Alright. So now that's done, let's do the, Dryad place. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's... Ooh. I like that idea. Sometimes I'm just too smart for my own good. As much as I'd love to have her in, like, the quadruple treehouse, I feel like that's just too much house to make. Okay, now moving on to our next build, I wanted to have a place out in the forest area that I could have a treehouse in. I always like living with trees that spawn in the world because they make really good houses for the Dryad and some of the other forest-dwelling NPCs that we use. Now, while this time I'm not going to be using it for a jungle person, I did think the zoologist would be a good person to have in here as well. So I decided to make a treehouse for the Dryad and the zoologist by using two of the trees that spawn together. Since this is the Easter egg world, and since it has more spawns of living with trees than normal, I figured I'd put it in a two-spawn one that's next to each other. Since 4 just seems like a bit too much to put all together at once, and it would be kind of hard to make that many houses that close with enough happy NPCs. I try to keep the inside mostly wooden leaf walls since it just makes the most sense, obviously, since I just want it to seem natural and tree-like. Adding a bit of furniture here and there, make it just connected with a small bridge between the two. And make sure everything seems living and like it's still a part of the tree itself, without making it seem like it's artificial. That's why I made some of the wooden walls connect with some of the actual wooden platforms, so that it seems like they're actually branches of the trees. You could even see in some of the build that it actually interconnects between different areas by having the branch go with actual wood in some parts, stop and turn into walls, and continue on as mahogany branches. Now, from there, we basically just added a bit of living wood furniture, put our NPCs inside, and added a little bit of vine rope there. I'm not entirely sure if I like the vine rope that's at the bottom, but I'm going to keep it for now since it seems like vine rope would be the way to go up. I didn't like it as a concept since it's too wide, but I think it'd be better this way if I keep it natural instead of extending the tree. Adding a bit of vines on the outside also adds to a little bit of the aesthetic that goes with it, so I'm glad I did that as well. Now, another small bit that I just wanted to add was for this last house. This is just basically a small storage house, supposedly, that we keep outside of the main base. Nothing too fancy about it. I wanted it to seem kind of like a factory, so that was mostly brick, iron kind of mixed together, and lead doors seemed like the best option for it. It's going to be another 2-layer thick red roofing, and it's basically just supposed to be our storage space for all of our items that we don't have duplicated, while it's mostly just for show, since we'll probably never have more than a chest or two at the same time. It is a nice spot as well for crafting, instead of having the giant arena in the sky to keep going back to. Ah, finally. Storehouse is all done, and we got the merchant living here for now. Seems to like the place. Likes forest, though no pylon though. I think we're gonna end this episode here. That's been enough building for one day, and we're gonna fill the house in later. One last thing I want to add is just a tiny little weather vane, and we're gonna see you next time with more Terraria. Peace.